Hey there, this is American Mutt, independent, also a member of the Holy Spirit of Humanity. Sorry about the noise. I'm sitting out by my one pond, um, and the pumps are real close to me. I think it's funny how we get so hung up on the gender thing, and how we can't decide what is a woman, what is a man. I don't even know why it really fucking matters, but for some reason it's a big deal. I know what I want to go find if I want to have a kid. Don't really need an argument. But I'm not having kids. I'm done. I'm old. But we have this argument, and in all actuality, men would be a transgen. And so would women in a way, but not as to the extreme that men. Because men decide male, female for the birth of a child. Men also have an X chromosome, just like women do. And it's an XX. Then it's an XY, then it's male. And males have what? So we have a female chromosome, the X. We have a male chromosome, the Y. So men are actually the top of the transgender. I don't know why that. You're fucking humans to me, okay? So like, where did this crap come from? And I understand humans are the ones that put gender on, put a tag on it, called it what it was. But I mean, nature did design humans to do it the way they did before we named it, and animals and so on. But dinosaurs, we don't know. You can't find the reproductive rights because they don't fossilize. Only the bones do. So we don't know if they were male, female, or even one or the other. Because birds, not all birds that are male have the package down below. It's a different design. And dinosaurs might have been just the beginning design. That they would have both not been male or female, but they both were able to produce eggs that would come to life. It would increase the population. But why would nature design to be split? Because that would actually it could kill the planet, it could overpopulate if male and female could both have babies or lay eggs. That's why any of you chicken or the egg guys, it was the egg. Dinosaur eggs. Egg. So, and that was a human thing anyway. A chicken actually didn't become called a chicken until 1400. It's not really that major of a fact that I stick it in my head on the day. I know it wasn't that long ago, and I'm pretty sure it was German. Goddamn Germans. Why didn't you just say, hey, we had an egg and now we call it a chicken? It was called a starbird or something like that because they're loud. And you'll hear chickens in the background. They're not mine. Money's tight for people, so chickens are the way. But if evolution's correct, which my whole basis of the meaning of life is evolution, then I would assume it's correct. Dinosaurs would have been no gender. It would have just been able to produce, like certain frogs, like certain creatures on the planet can still do. But mammals and certain versions of mammals do it one way, but dolphins and whales, different versions of mammals are totally different. They still have some of the same things, but the whole thing's different than for us. And insects are way out there. So are frickin' different species of reptiles. But it's like nature's just seeing which way is the best way to make it go. And I do believe it's male-female type of thing. Not calling it, but men with women making babies. Because it's more overall done that way. I just like to make people think. And any of the Christians want to argue, well, God doesn't see it that way. Well, God made Adam how? He gave birth to man, right? So God's a woman? But then God went and checked out Mary and kind of got her knocked up. So God's a man. And the real funny part, and this is what is funny, because you Christians don't read the fine print. When you go to heaven, you're neither. You become unisex. It's in the fine print. You don't have male or female. You're just a spirit. There's no babies in that heaven. That's how I know it's not heaven. But I just think it's funny. You want to say, oh my God, no way. Eve came from Adam's rib, right? So woman came from man. So man would have had to have both male and female. So can we end this stupid argument now and work on world peace? I got a hell of an idea to create electricity using the ocean and actually help cool the planet plus reset it. Rebalance it. It's a ton of math. It's fucking weird. But the Egyptian had a good idea, and I think I know what their plan was. I'm pretty sure I know how we can do it, but I know how we can get free energy. We're at least cheap. And it won't take oil other than what the turbines use, or if we can do it with air, with them being in the ocean and all. The big thing is, we need to slow down the Gulf and other parts. I can't think of what the Pacific Gulf or Stream and all them. We slow them down enough, pulling it while the ocean goes through. It'll turn the turbines. It'll slow the water down. But we can also start directing it back. There's a YouTuber, Thunderfoot, and I want to take a Tesla, a real Tesla, a Nikola Tesla turbine, and use it to help push the warmer water back down south. There's a lot of numbers involved, but it can be mathematically done because water is a measurement, it is a weight, it is an object that can be moved. You just got to know how to move it. And there's a lot with the salt density and things like that that'll help when they're farther south to cool the north. Plus, it'll help counterweight I'm not getting into the numbers. It's ridiculous. It would take up chalkboards. And that's why I need geniuses. Real geniuses. Not fake Nikola Tesla wannabe Elon Musk, who really is an Edison, a moron that stole ideas from the good people. I really don't like Edison either. I'm a Tesla fan, and I'm trying to finish Tesla's stream. I don't think I can get it to you free, but your electric bill would actually just pay for the upkeep and what it uses. And if we're using the ocean, then there's really no fuel. And the ocean always moves. If it doesn't, electricity's not really going to be our big problem anymore because we'll be dead within months. We kind of need the oceans to keep the whole earth rotating. But there is a way that we can harvest the ocean. I know what Tesla's idea was, but I don't think he wanted to do it. There's a whole nother thing with his tower. I know why he didn't turn it on the way he wanted to. But back to you and the Americans. So can we get over the whole gender thing? I mean, we now say who is truly trans. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Women. Because I don't want to offend. I'm trying to join humanity. I don't really care gender whole and who you're sleeping with and all that. It's none of my goddamn business, and I really don't give a shit. Be happy. Don't hurt anybody. I'm good. But, women, you have from your father the male X, and if you do feel more male-like, all that means is when the X chromosome before it left your father had a little more Y involved. So still, you can be in the trans without there being any scientific evidence against it. Now let's move on to evolving. I got a whole other plan for the fucking carbon. I got a way we can do that, and it'll actually make America more beautiful. And then there's one to make the world better, but that one I need Kennedy. This is an American Mutt. Be safe. Think, are we going to waste our life arguing about gender? Or are we going to move forward and evolve? Sorry about my dog. He's barking at my son who's next door. Be safe, be strong, and you're never alone. Just understand that. You're never alone.